Hello everyone, hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share a few resin tips that you might have heard before but have been very useful to me, and hopefully they'll be useful to you too. Let's get started. Usually we avoid resin drippings by putting sellotape or masking tape on the back of the resin piece. This usually works fine for a straight edge, but for something like this, for example, a heart with a curved edge, I find it to be a little bit tricky. So I saw this hack on a channel called Naptime Creations. So all you got to do is put normal PVA glue on the back of the resin piece, like so, and then allow it to dry for at least 24 hours. When it's dry, it will look like this, as you can see in the pink heart. I have done this yesterday, so it becomes very clear when it's dry. Or a thin layer of resin over the heart. So for doming, I use a little viscous resin so that the drips are minimum. Once done, allow the resin to fully cure, and we'll see whether this worked or not tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day, and as you can see, the back of the blue heart is completely dry today. Let's see if this worked on the pink one. So I've got just one or two drips, and I'm able to easily remove it with my nails. Peels off easily. When you peel away the dry glue, the resin drip should also come off with it. If it doesn't, if it's really become hard, use a little bit of heat gun on it and it will come off. So guys, don't use this method on wood, because I did try it on wood and it did not work at all. The glue actually stuck to the wood really well, and I found it very difficult to remove the dried glue from wood. Next step, sometimes you might drop some resin on your working area, something that's not protected. So to remove, here's what I do. Rub away most of the resin with a dry tissue, and then spray some isopropyl alcohol on the area and rub it away with another dry tissue. Next step is to remove completely cured resin from the floor. So use your heat gun to blow over the resin until it's soft, and then use a popsicle stick to remove it completely. Once it's completely gone, spray some isopropyl alcohol over the area and rub it away with a dry tissue. Please do not touch the resin with your fingers. Please use a popsicle stick, as the resin will be hot. To remove any resin bits from my silicone mold, I use a sticky tape. So all you got to do is sticky part of the sticky tape on the mold and press it down gently. All the resin bits will stick to the sticky part. Next step is reusing plastic cups and plastic popsicle sticks. Most of us use paper cups and wooden pop for mixing our resin with colors. But what happens is that over time, a layer of resin builds up in the paper cups, and we'll have to eventually throw it away. So instead of that, if you got any old plastic containers, use that. Once the resin cures, you need to remove the resin from the plastic container. So I've got some plastic popsicle sticks. I've got it from an Instagram. I will link it down below. Same procedure. Once the resin cures, you can easily remove the resin from the stick. Next step is to remove uncured resin from your silicone mold. So all you got to do is put your silicone mold in the freezer for about 5 minutes or so. Remove it, and the resin, you'll be able to remove the resin. So use gloves, don't use your hands as I've done here. You have a minute or so to remove it before it becomes a sticky mess again. Final tip is to give a shine to your resin piece without using any resin again on top. For small pieces like these, instead of brushing another layer of resin, you can use resin glaze or clear nail polish over the resin piece. That's all I have for you today, guys. If you have any other extra tips, please do let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe, comment, like and share. I will see you in the next one.